If you're a real estate agent in 2025 or trying to become one of the best ways to serve your clients is helping them find opportunities before they even hit the market. Not just the stuff that's on Zillow, but off-market deals. Too many agents, though, approach these conversations the wrong way. They lead with I have a buyer script instead of building real relationships. I'm Byron Lazine, the CEO at BAM, and I've done over $1 billion in real estate sales, leading the #1 team in Connecticut. I've helped countless agents refine their prospecting approach, and the ones who focus on creating value, not just trying to extract a deal from the next person, are the ones who build trust. They win more listings and they get more referrals from their clients. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to approach homeowners in a way that positions you as the trusted resource, not just another salesperson. You'll learn how to open conversations the right way, ask better questions, and get permission to stay in touch. So when that person is actually ready to sell, you are the agent they call. Yesterday, we talked about some of the conversations. We've all got a ton of buyers, and we talked about just if we're going to make that call to somebody in a neighborhood, instead of saying, I have a buyer, meaning that's a framework we want to get away from. I have this buyer, I have this possession that I'm trying to extract, basically, or convince you to basically sell your house, as opposed to coming from a warmer place. So for anybody that was on the call yesterday who remembers how we want to approach those calls, obviously the quickest path to a homeowner where we have a buyer looking in that area is making the direct call. A letter is an option. Obviously, door knocking is an option, probably not in the really cold temperatures. So this script works: phone, face-to-face, door knocking, however you want to go about it. Hello.
Hi, this is Sydney Wright with William Ravis. I made a promise to my client that I would reach out to people in the area and just reach out to you and see if you know of anybody in your area that is interested in selling.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have anybody.
Okay, well, awesome. Before I let you go, have you thought about selling in the future?
No, we're all set. I mean, we love it here.
Okay, perfect. Well, there's been some houses in the area that have sold for a lot, and I wanted to go ahead and send you over some of those comparables just so you can start thinking about what the value of your house could be if you are ever interested in that in the future. Would you be interested in that?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Let me. I got another call coming in, so let me. I'll text you if I want to talk.
Completely fine.
No, good. All right. So 2 things I'd love for us to change up here. When you called, Sydney introduced herself. We have to legally. We got to introduce ourselves. Hey, this is Sydney Wright. I'm with William Ravis. Now, that's great. We got to do that. Now, I want to go a little bit of a human element before we jump right into I promised my clients, because think about it from a consumer perspective. Say I've been in this house 15 years. I don't follow brokerage names. So I'm Sydney. I'm with X brokerage. I don't even know what that means. And then you're talking about your clients. Like, I'm totally confused here, right? So there's an element of us just slowing down. Definitely introduce ourselves, introduce the brokerage. Then go human. I'm so sorry to bother you. Real quick, I have some home buyers searching in your neighborhood. And I promised my clients that I would reach out to everyone in the neighborhood. I made this promise to them just to see if you know anybody who's thinking about selling their home. Okay, and then it's just a nice pause, right? And so you nailed that part. You were right on the money there. But I want to frame it up so that they understand, like, hey, I'm a real estate agent. I'm identifying brokerage. And then I made this promise. I told my clients I would connect or try to connect with every single homeowner in X neighborhood and do whatever I can to just see if there's anybody else thinking about selling. So do you happen to know anybody who's considering selling their home? So my response there was, nope, don't really know anybody. Hey, totally got it. Hey, but real quick, before I let you go, have you had any thoughts at all of selling your home? And then now it's like, probably no again. Now, where I want you to change up from where you went, like, hey, there's been some great sales, I can get you the value of your home. Well, technically what I said was, I don't know anybody selling and I'm not thinking about selling. So basically what I said is like, I'm happy here. Or I want to be here, right? So now it's like, hey, totally got it. I would acknowledge that. Like, I love your neighborhood. I wouldn't be thinking about selling either. I'd want to stay there basically forever if I was you. But hey, Sydney, I don't know if you're open to this, but I'd love to just keep you updated on what's going on in the neighborhood. Maybe like every, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I'll shoot you over an email on, what's happening, what sales are happening. So you can just keep updated. I mean, you've gained, and you probably know this, Sydney, but you've gained so much equity over the last few years. I'll just keep you updated on that if you're open to it. Oh, yeah, I'm open to those emails. Great, what's your email? Now I collect an email. And so either one of two things is true. Either that person is having thoughts of selling and they're blocking that because they don't know us, we're a salesperson, and they're just knee-jerk reaction, nope, never having thoughts, never had thoughts, yada, yada, yada. Cool. Or they're being truthful. They're never selling. They're not, like my aunt and uncle in Milford, my uncle Jerry's got to be 70, he's old as dirt. He's in a hearing aid for the last 25 years. He's an old guy. His father owned the house that they live in Milford. My cousin still lives upstairs in the attic. He's going to take over the house. Like 3 generations of, like they seriously are never leaving. And so you might find somebody like that, like either they are having thoughts and their knee-jerk reaction is no, or like I'm never leaving. So either way, I want to go with like totally get it. I would never leave there either. And then open up like, hey, are you open to me just sending you a little bit of information? I want to get that permission when I get the email to send those emails. Now, if there's somebody that's having that knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, I'm not going to tell this person everything, but we really are having thoughts. Now, once you get those emails, they either may reach out or because we've sent that email, we're going to send the first one, hey, here's my contact information. I'll send you stuff as the market changes every 4, 5, 6 months, whatever I promised. I'll keep you updated. Now I have something to call about in the future. Hey, Sydney, I never expected you to like reply to my email. And we chatted a few months ago. And I just wanted to make sure that you were getting those because sometimes those can end up in some other folder. And, I promised I would keep you updated on the market. So I just wanted to make sure that you were getting those. Now I have a reason to follow up with a phone call. And it's not like, hey, do you want to sell your house? No, I don't want to sell my house. But now it's just like creating that relationship. Maybe now in 3 months, they're a little warmer to the conversation. And they say like, hey, yeah, I did get the email. I didn't reply, but that information was great. That was very useful. And hey, by the way, one of my neighbors actually is getting relocated. So they actually are thinking about selling. I don't feel comfortable giving you their information, but they're right across the street from me on the corner there, that red house. So it might be some information that's useful to you. Like people do that all the time. They want to like share information. So when we're having these conversations, hey, introduce yourself, brokerage, sorry to bother you. I made this promise to my clients that I would check in with everybody I can possibly get in touch with who owns a home in X area to see if they know anybody who's thinking about selling. Whether it's no or yes, great. If it's yes, we want to try to get that information. Oh, great. Anything you can share with me that you'd feel comfortable sharing with me so I can help my clients and their family get connected and get a head start with all the competition and lack of homes. Great. Even if I get the yes, like, hey, by the way, real quick before I let you go, like, are you somebody who's also having any thoughts, right? So I'm going to get a yes or no there. And then I'm going to get permission to keep them updated on the market. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you want access to these types of strategies that I went over in this video and actually the ability to role play them out with me, join the BAMX community on School. Go to school.com/BAMX or hit the link below. Excited to see you in there.